There has never been a more exciting time to be alive than now, and I mean that literally. For the first time in human history, scientists aren't just studying how we age, they're studying how to stop it and even reverse it. And some of the world's brightest minds believe that the first person to live to 150 is already alive today. Dr. David Sinclair, a geneticist at Harvard Medical School and author of Lifespan, goes even further. He argues that aging itself should be classified as a disease, one that can be treated. And futurist Ray Kurzweil said that the rate of technological and medical advances are coming so fast that our goal should be to live long enough to live forever. But here's the thing, you don't need to wait for the future. The research available to us right now, today, is extraordinary, and most of it doesn't require a prescription, a billionaire's budget, or access to experimental medicine. It requires knowledge and action. That's exactly what this series is about. Welcome to the Longevity Plan for Everyone, brought to you by House of Longevity. Over the following 9 episodes, I'm going to break down the science of living longer and living better, category by category, with real research, real strategies, and real results that are accessible to anyone watching these videos. I'm going to talk about sleep and why Dr. Matthew Walker, a neuroscientist at UC Berkeley, calls it the single most effective thing you can do to reset your brain and body health each day. I'm going to dig into nutrition, exercise, stress, and the environment around you, because longevity isn't just about what you put in your body, it's about how you live. Dr. Rhonda Patrick, a biomedical scientist and one of the most respected voices in longevity research, has spent her career translating complex science into actionable insights. Her work on micronutrient deficiencies, heat stress, and cellular health has influenced millions. And one of her core messages is simple: every good decision you make is an investment in your future self. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist at Stanford and host of the Huberman Lab podcast, puts it another way. His research and interviews have highlighted something profound: that many of the most powerful longevity tools are completely free. Sunlight, sleep, movement, breath work. The fundamentals matter more than most people realize. And speaking of fundamentals, one of the most surprising findings in all of longevity research has nothing to do with diet or exercise. It's about people. Dan Buettner, National Geographic explorer and author of The Blue Zones, spent years studying the communities around the world where people consistently live past 100. What did they all have in common? The factor that tied every blue zone together was this: they belonged to something. Strong family bonds, deep friendships, a sense of community and purpose. In Okinawa, Japan, they have a concept called moai, a lifelong circle of close friends who support each other through everything. In Sardinia, Italy, multi-generational households keep elders socially engaged well into their 90s. Buettner's conclusion was clear: loneliness kills and connection heals. That finding aligns with one of the most alarming public health crises of our time. Chronic stress and social isolation are now recognized as major drivers of accelerated aging. Former U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy has called loneliness an epidemic, with health consequences equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Chronic stress floods the body with cortisol, accelerates cellular aging, impairs immune function, and shortens telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA that are one of the best biological markers of aging. We'll dedicate an entire episode to stress, mental health, and the science of human connection, because the research is clear that who you surround yourself with may be just as important as what you eat or how you exercise. I'll also dedicate 2 full episodes to supplements, because this is one of the most rapidly evolving areas in longevity science, and one where the right choices can make a genuine difference. Episode 7 covers the essentials everyone should consider: omega-3, vitamin D, magnesium, and the foundational nutrients that fill common gaps. Dr. Bill Harris, one of the world's leading omega-3 researchers and founder of the Omega-3 Index, has spent decades documenting how EPA and DHA protect the heart, brain, and vascular system. Then Episode 8 goes deeper into cutting-edge longevity compounds designed to target aging pathways directly. Dr. David Sinclair has been vocal about his own regimen, particularly NAD+ precursors like NMN, which he believes are essential for maintaining cellular energy production as we age. I'll also cover senolytics like Physitin that eliminate zombie cells, spermidine for cellular cleanup, and berberine, nature's answer to metformin. And I'll also explore the devices and technologies that are making longevity optimization measurable and accessible like never before. Continuous glucose monitors that reveal your metabolic response to every meal, wearables that track your heart rate variability and tell you whether your nervous system has recovered from yesterday's stress, red light therapy panels, cold plunge systems, infrared saunas. We're living in the first era where you can measure what's happening inside your body in real time and adjust accordingly. What was once only available in research labs is now accessible on your wrist, your finger, or in your home. And then there's the cutting edge. I'll look at what's coming, the breakthroughs that sound like science fiction but are happening in laboratories right now. Partial cellular reprogramming, senolytic therapies that clear out aging cells, AI-designed longevity drugs. The science is moving faster than most people realize, and I'll make sure you're not left behind. Before I finish, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my channel partner, DoNotAge.org. They're a longevity research organization that provides the highest quality supplements available, lab tested and proven. If you'd like to support this channel and your longevity journey, check out my link below or use coupon code STARK for a 10% discount on every purchase. Here's my promise to you. Everything in this series is grounded in peer-reviewed research. I'll tell you where the science is strong, where it's still emerging, and where the hype gets ahead of the evidence. So whether you're 35 and want to get ahead of aging, or 65 and looking to reclaim your vitality, this series was made for you. The choices you make in the next few months, years, and decades will determine not just how long you live, but how well you live. The longevity revolution is here, and it's for everyone. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in episode 2, where I dive deep into the most underrated longevity tool available to every single person watching this: sleep. And check out one of these videos next.